A tiger in the house. અત્યારે પ્રશ્નોત્તર છે. Paragraph 1, the question answer. Who was Timothy and where was it discovered? Timothy was a little tiger. It was discovered by the writer's grandfather when he was strolling down the forest path at some distance from the rest of the hunting path in the Tarai jungle near Dehra. Why did grandfather accompany the party? The grandfather accompanied the party because he knew the forest of the Shivalik Hills better than the most people. The writers say that the camp was very splendid. Why? The writer said that camp was very splendid, means attractive, because the hunting camp consists of the 7 large tents, a dining tent, and a number of servants. Tent beside a good dinner. Who discovered Timothy and when? The grandfather discovered Timothy when he was strolling down the forest path at distance from the rest of the party. Do you think grandfather is very bold? Why do you think so? Yes, I think grandfather was very bold. What Sahafi? I think so because he picked the tiger cub up from among the intricate root of the banyan tree. Banyan tree na ସେମାନେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ମିଳିଲା. What kind of special quality did grandfather have? How was grandfather different from the other member of the party? Grandfather had the special quality or distinction of being the only member of the party have achieved any games. Number 2 paragraph. Question, sir. Who are there in this part of the story? In this part of the story, we have there are Timothy, his two companions, the monkey Toto, and the small mongrel puppy beside the grandfather or writer. Who named the tiger cub and who brought it up? The grandmother named the tiger cub and cook Mohammed brought it. What was the diet for the tiger cub? Raw mutton, goat liver oil, pigeon and rabbits. Who were Timothy accompanied at home? At home Timothy accompanies were Toto, the monkey, and a small puppy. What was Timothy's favorite amusement? How did the writer become the Timothy favorite? Timothy's favorite amusement was to walk secretly before anyone who should play with him. The tiger cub Timothy became the writer's favorite by creeping closer and closer to him, suddenly making an attack. What kind of change come over Timothy when he was a 6 month old? When Timothy was 6 months old, he grew steadily but he became less friendly. When out for a walk with the writer, he tried to steal away a cat or someone small pet dog. of a flat nose, long hair. Grandfather decided to transfer Timothy to a Jew. Why? Grandfather decided to transfer Timothy to a Jew because Timothy sometime at night would kill and eat up the flesh of the chicks. He in the means time had grown displeased. Where did grandfather take him and how? Grandfather took Timothy to the Tiger Cub Lotte near Lucknow based Zoo, a distance of 200 miles by traveling a fast car compartment with Timothy only. Paragraph 3. Questions are: read the last part of the story. See what it's about. The last part of the story is about of the grandfather farewell to Timothy. Through it was some other tiger and his coming out of the zoo with a scornful look at the keeper. When did grandfather visit the zoo and why? Grandfather visit the zoo about 6 months later, when he along with grandmother were visiting relatives in Lucknow. What did grandfather do at the cage where Timothy was kept? At the cage where Timothy was kept, grandfather put him arm through the bar of the cage to feel the rhythm of Timothy. How did the tiger behave toward grandfather? As soon as grandfather put him arm through the bar of the cage, the tiger approached the bar and allowed grandfather put both hand around his head. What did he suggest the keeper? He suggests the keeper keeping the tiger in some other cage, as leopard kept frightening him. Number 6. Was the tiger really Timothy? How do you know this? No, the tiger was not actually a really Timothy. I know this when watch keeper told grandfather is Steinmeier. But sir, it's not the tiger. What did the keeper say to grandfather about the tiger? The keeper said to be grandfather about the tiger that the tiger was trapped in the hill only last month and it was really very dangerous. What made grandfather give a scornful look to the keeper? Grandfather gave a scornful look at the keeper because he had yearly told him the tiger inside the cage was not Timothy, much to unseen of the old man. Which character in this story do you like most? I like character of grandfather. Can you give another title of the story? The story can be named as Timothy as an animal of surprise. লং কোশ্চেন অ্যান্সার আছে হু ওয়াজ টিমোথি, হোয়াট মেড গ্র্যান্ডফাদার টু ব্রিং হিম হোম উইথ হিম, টিমোথি ওয়াজ এ টাইগার কাপ, grandfather accompanied to hunting expedition to forest of Shivalik Hill. अबे वन्यंत्री सिंह ने खोज पाई तेरे टाइगर कप की। नंबर 2, who were Timothy companions and how was he brought up him Timothy the tiger cub? জানিস তাকে কোম্পানি কি দিয়েছিলেন? টোটো, the monkey and small puppy বলে কুকুরের ছয় তার সাঙ্গ ଥିଲେ। Why did grandfather decide to transfer Timothy to his room? Sometime at night, family hear and fighting clicking from the poultry house. Number 4. What thing did grandfather do at the cage when the visit to? The grandfather went to steam to the cage which Timothy had been locked up. The tiger was there. Number 5. How did tiger react of grandfather activities? Number 6. What made grandfather become so sad? And what happened to him? And number 7. Can you suggest some more line and the story in different way? Hearing the keeper, grandfather stood aghast, keeping his face near the tiger. The tiger still licking his arm, and the old man in the part heart of Rimsor, triggered with emotion, made his way out of the zoo. ଏ ଥିଲା ପାଠର ପ୍ରଶ୍ନ ଉତ୍ତର।